Hi everyone. Is anyone here? I think we have one viewer. Hi Aman. Let me know if I'm audible. Hello. Hi Aman. Or anyone is here? So in this live stream, we will start with our KMP project. So as you might know, Room is there in KMP. It is the latest release. So Room database is now available for Kotlin multi-platform. That means we can use it for our desktop application and iOS. So let's give it a try. And the main motive for this live stream is to just show you how I approach to if there is any error or how I basically build apps from scratch because this is completely new for me also. I will start from very basics. I will go through all documentation, Stack Overflow, and I will solve live problems, whatever either it is related to Android Studio or KMP. So I'm completely unaware of this thing, and I will do it live. Yeah. So first of all, for starting with KMP, we also need the KMP template. So let me just get that KMP template. And yeah, there it is. kmp.jetbrains.com. Double mic. Okay. Thank you, Shivam. Thank you for being responsive. Let me fix this. And okay, now is it clear? Let me know if it is clear, if it is echoing, if it is double, anything. Just let me know. Thank you for being active, Shivam. Okay, so we are creating our KMP to-do app. Not to-do, it will be just a room sample. Room sample application. We'll select Android, iOS. Yeah, we'll use Compose multi-platform shared UI. Okay, and desktop also. And as an Android developer, I will say you should try KMP because it is also latest technology first of all, and Kotlin is also emerging and releasing its new version day by day. So definitely you should give it a try. Okay, so our room sample is there. Let us just extract it. There you can see. So this is our, you can see this is .fleet. So fleet is a new IDE that is also from JetBrains. So JetBrains, if you don't know, JetBrains created the Kotlin language, and they also created a suitable, we can say, IDE for Android and iOS and this KMP. So by default, this fleet configuration is there. So you can download fleet. It is fast. I will say it is very faster than Android Studio. So I'll just give it a copy here, and I'll paste it. Is it perfect? Is it loud? My voice? I'm not sure even if it is this mic is working. Hello. Okay. Also, let me know in the comments if you have ever used KMP or ever tried something new with Kotlin, because Kotlin, personally, I only use it for Android development, and when I got to know about this KMP, so it was like I couldn't believe something with Kotlin is possible, because there were already big players in market, Flutter and React Native from a long time. So this room sample is there. I will open my Android Studio. There it is. I will create a new project. Not from this. I will open a new project, and okay, I'll just give it a path. There it is, room sample. Just click on OK and trust project. Also, this is a new laptop. I just installed the Android Studio today, so hopefully we will get a lot of bugs, and that is the main motive for this live stream. Also, I want to show how I approach to these bugs, how I actually solve them, how I research it on Stack Overflow, or how I use AI, because for these things AI is very useful, I guess. If you have any other approach, do let me know. Okay, so if you don't know about the structure of a KMM project, KMP project, that is Kotlin multi, I'll show you. Okay, so we have this fleet, what we say, configuration, that is that will make our this application, this whole project compatible with fleet ID, which I already told you. It is a new ID by JetBrains. So I already give it a try. It is very efficient, and it is very fast than Android Studio. But right now I am using Android Studio because most of you guys, I will expect that you are already comfortable with Android Studio. Okay, then we have this Compose app. So this Compose app is our shared module. That means we can write our whole UI or common business logic inside of that folder. So that will apply to our desktop application, Android application, and iOS. And because iOS is on a separate, we can say, separate kernel, as you might know, Android is on Linux kernel, so that logic we can apply on this Compose app, so that will not matter. But as iOS is on separate kernel, so we have to write some logic for iOS separately inside of this iOS app. Rest we can do it here. Inside common module, we can write our UI or our business logic. And mostly I think we will only use this module today. Just for writing our room database, we have to use some functions in Android. Let me just show you the documentation. Okay, so I will start from here. Room Kotlin multi-platform. As you might already know, Room is a wrapper around SQLite. Yeah, and we will need these dependencies also. So for dependencies, we will have one Gradle file should be there. This is the Gradle file. That is our whole project level Gradle file. And I think, yeah, we have to add it in our module level Gradle file. So you might know module level is different and Gradle level is different. No, Adil, it is Kotlin multi-platform, KMP. I don't like React Native, for being honest. I don't really like React Native because it have no future according to me. Kotlin is emerging, it will have future. KMP is also improving, so probably mostly future apps will be in Kotlin. Also, it is very efficient than React Native. It have a performance close to native applications like Swift or Kotlin only. Okay, where is our Gradle file? Okay, let me Okay, let it just build. I will read the docs. Okay, these are the dependencies. Just leave it for now. Additionally, you need to configure room SQLite driver. Okay, that I didn't know. These drivers differ based on the target platform. See driver implementation for description on available driver implementation. Okay, KSP Kotlin symbol processing. Okay, this will be our this is normal thing how we do it in Android, right? The database annotation, DAO, entity, they are defining it in one class, but I usually define it separately. DAO will be in separate class, separate file. This entity, this is our basically data model. So we don't have to write all our SQL queries. We can just create this function and mark it as entity. So it will automatically create a table for us. Note that you can use actual expect declarations. Okay, I will not do this. Creating a database builder. So this is our main part. For creating our database builder, we have to use this. Let me just check Gradle build. Okay, this is for Android. We definitely need context object, and this is the same way how we create in Android, but iOS is something new. NS home directory. Okay, what is this NS? ब्रो, एक ऐप को डिप्लॉय करने की क्या कॉस्ट होती है प्ले स्टोर पे? सी, फॉर प्ले स्टोर you only need your developer account, which will cost you around I think around 1500 rupees. That is one time payment only, and you can upload multiple apps over there. And also MVP के लिए MongoDB फ्री सर्वर कर सकते हैं. MVP, I don't know what is MVP. I know MVP as a architecture pattern. MVP like MVVM, MVP. So I only know that. If there is anything else MVP, then please share. I don't know that. Also, let me add some brightness to my face. Okay. Now, do I look American? Gora Gora. Hi Faisal. Is it too much? Is it too much? I think it is oversaturated. Bro, don't give up. Let me remove this, yeah. There is nothing wrong. You have to apply. See, I think I also did this on daily basis. Yeah, you don't have to give up, guys. See, first when I was working, uh, I got my first job as an intern, and it was not that hard, honestly. But चलो हिंदी में ही बोलते हैं, अभी मेरे ख्याल से कोई इंग्लिश वाला है नहीं. सो देखो, मैंने अपनी जॉब में अप्लाई करने से पहले इतना प्रिपेयर कर लिया था कि मेरे को पता था अगर मैं इंटर्न के लिए अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ तो मैं फुल टाइम के लिए भी कैपेबल हूँ. मैं फुल टाइम भी आराम से क्लियर कर सकता हूँ. इतना मेरे को खुद पे कॉन्फिडेंस था. इतने मैंने अपने बेसिक्स क्लियर करे हुए थे एंड्रॉइड के. डीएसए भी उससे पहले पूरा किया था, बट वो आज तक काम नहीं आया किसी भी इंटरव्यू में. एंड्रॉइड के लिए अप्लाई किया था तो एंड्रॉइड के कंसेप्ट काम आए थे मेरे को. हाँ, एक अगर तुमको रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहा है तो तुमको अपना रिज्यूमे पहले स्ट्रॉन्ग करना पड़ेगा. उसमें तुम प्रोजेक्ट्स ऐड कर सकते हो, ये थोड़ी अंदर की बात है। अगर तुमको कुछ नहीं भी बनाया ना तो भी तुम प्रोजेक्ट ऐड कर सकते हो, बस तुमको नॉलेज होनी चाहिए कि उसमें हो क्या रहा है, तो तुम रिक्रूटर को आराम से पागल बना सकते हो। वो कोई हार्ड चीज नहीं होती, ठीक है। कि चलो हम अपने काम पे वापस आते हैं, तुम लोग लगे रहो। Okay, JVM. So see, today we are working on this thing. I'm on Windows, so I can only create the application for Android and desktop. I will not create it for iOS. Okay. Database instantiation. Okay, what is this? Once you obtain the database builder object from one of the platform specific constructs, you can configure the rest of room database in common code along in the actual database instantiation. Okay. We have to pass the builder object inside this function get room database, and this is database builder. Okay, cool. There we can use the pattern for expect and actual. So if you don't know, guys, there is two keywords in Kotlin, expect and actual. So it is like if we are using expect keyword, then we are defining it as an interface that we have to expect the actual implementation, and actual will be applied in our platform specific. So actual will be like separate for Android actual implementation, and separate for iOS, separate for our JVM. JVM means our desktop. Okay, and expect means that it is kind of interface only. I'm working in non-tech, but there is no growth there. I need to shift. There was a time I need project and solved 200 plus DSA questions. Ooh. सी जो अमन अमन सैयर भाई, जो मेरे को रोड मैप पता है, मैं वो शेयर कर सकता हूँ आपके साथ। मैंने किया यही था, मैंने सिर्फ अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स पे ध्यान दिया, ओपन सोर्स पे ध्यान दिया जितना भी हो सका मेरे से उस टाइम, और मैंने अपने एंड्रॉइड के कंसेप्ट क्लियर किए। तो जितना हो सकता है तुम आर्टिकल्स रीड करो, उन चीजों को अपने प्रोजेक्ट में इम्प्लीमेंट करो। जितने तुम्हारे बेसिक क्लियर हो जाएंगे ना, उतना तुम अपना रिज्यूमे अच्छा बना पाओगे, तुम उसमें हैवी हैवी वर्ड्स ऐड कर पाओगे जो भी एंड्रॉइड डोमेन के अंदर अवेलेबल है। तो अगर तुमने वो अपने रिज्यूमे के अंदर ऐड किए तो इंटर्नशिप तो डेफिनेटली मिल ही जानी चाहिए तुम्हें। अगर नहीं मिल रही है फॉर, फिर मे बी यू आर स्पेशल केस, आई डोंट नो। इतना मेरे अकॉर्डिंग मिल जाती है इंटर्नशिप वगैरह। एंड अगर तुम्हारे पास डिसेंट नॉलेज है, तुमको खुद से पूरा प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्टिंग से एंड तक बनाना आता है, वो भी एक अच्छे आर्किटेक्चर के साथ, मतलब तुमको रीडेबल कोड आना चाहिए सबसे पहले, तो रीयूजेबल कोड लिखना आना चाहिए, जो भी बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस होती हैं वो पता होनी चाहिए बेसिकली। अगर तुमको ये चीज आती है तो यू कैन इजीली गेट अ जॉब। दैट वाज माय रोड मैप। मैंने पहले अपने कंसेप्ट क्लियर किए, फिर मैंने जॉब के लिए अप्लाई भी करना शुरू किया, एंड जब अप्लाई किया था देन मिल गई थी जॉब। ओके, JVM, this Gradle build is taking a lot of time. I was not expecting that. Okay, आगे देखते हैं। Let's see. We have to select a SQLite driver in our Android SQLite driver. Okay. In our for iOS, we have to use the native SQLite driver. Okay. As I said, iOS is a whole different scenario, so we have to add multiple things for iOS. I don't know why that operating system exists. I hate that. Hey, and what are the differences? Room was originally developed for Android and was migrated to KMP with a focus on API compatibility. Blah blah blah. And I also have to write an article on this. This is too boring to read. When using Room for KMP, all DAO functions. DAO means data access object. If you are a beginner, it is basically a function which we can use. compiled for non-Android platform needs to be suspend function with the expectation of reactive return type such as flow. Okay, flow means it will be a kind of live data that we can observe. So it will keep updating us once there is any update. Okay, this is our DAO, multi-platform DAO. Okay, see, we will have this error if we are using a normal list of entity. We have to use a flow object. That is the difference, and I think that is a good implementation. Okay. सागर भाई, एक बंदे ने लिंक्डइन पे घोस्ट कर दिया, तुम भी घोस्ट कर दो भाई उसको, अपनी इज्जत सबसे ऊपर। सी आज के टाइम में ना बहुत एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हैं डेवलपर्स को, तो स्टार्टिंग सैलरी तो तुम फ्री में भी काम कर सकते हो किसी के लिए, यही है स्टार्टिंग सैलरी 0, क्योंकि मार्केट में अब बहुत सारे डेवलपर्स भरे पड़े हैं, तो तुमसे फ्री में भी काम लेंगे। और अगर इंटर्न वगैरह कर रहे हो तो मेरे अकॉर्डिंग एटलीस्ट 10,000 तो लो ही बेसिक इंटर्न के लिए। एंड इफ यू आर नॉट इंटर्न, अगर फुल टाइम ले रहे हो तो स्किल के ऊपर डिपेंड है, तुम 20 ले सकते हो, 50 ले सकते हो, फ्रेशर की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं। और अगर तुम्हारे पास अच्छी नॉलेज है तो तुम 1-1.5 लाख आराम से मांग सकते हो। रिमोट जॉब्स की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, इंडिया में मेरे को नहीं लगता 1-1.5 लाख देंगे फ्रेशर्स को, दे भी सकते हैं अच्छी कंपनीज। जैसे मैंने एक देखी थी ओपनिंग, वो थी क्या नाम है उस कंपनी का, ग्रो, ग्रो कंपनी थी, वो फ्रेशर्स हायर कर रही थी, वो अच्छा पैकेज दे रही थी। सो जो फास्ट ग्रोइंग स्टार्टअप्स हैं वो अच्छा पैकेज ऑफर कर सकते हैं, बट तुम्हारे पास अच्छी नॉलेज होनी चाहिए उसको क्रैक करने के लिए। रिज्यूमे भी लिया, बात भी की, बोला कि कल इंटरव्यू लूंगा मैं, शादी छोड़ के, भाई ने शादी छोड़ दी इंटरव्यू के लिए। अरे भाई फैजल, शादी छोड़ दी, अब कहाँ गई वो बंदी, भाग गई किसी और के साथ। शादी छोड़ के उसका वेट कर रहा था। भाई डेडिकेशन हो तो ये यार। किसी और की थी शादी, ठीक है फिर, ठीक है। ओके, लेट्स गेट बैक टू वर्क। ओके, सो ये हमारी क्वेरी रहेगी जिसको हमने अपने फंक्शन में पास करना है, सिंपल। और ये ट्रांजैक्शन, ये हमको नया लग रहा है कुछ। व्हाट इज दिस ट्रांजैक्शन एनोटेशन, मैंने कभी यूज नहीं की। If you guys know what is this transaction annotation, any Android developer watching this live stream, और अभी तक हमारा एंड्रॉइड स्टूडियो में लोड नहीं हुआ प्रोजेक्ट, दैट इज अ वियर्ड थिंग गाइस, दैट्स व्हाई एंड्रॉइड स्टूडियो also sucks like iOS. We will not extend this live stream for more than 1 hour, and I think आधा घंटा तो हो ही गया, और अभी तक हमारा प्रोजेक्ट नहीं स्टार्ट हुआ, दैट्स काइंड ऑफ फनी on me. Okay, at least we will know the implementation, and let me also find if there are any good articles. Room implementation in KMP. Then it will be easier for me to implement. I already saw this. This is not what I want. Using Jetpack Compose demo project to use Room in KMP. Okay, that could be useful. Storing data in local database like a boss. Introducing. Yeah, okay, this is what I want. Also, one more tip, guys. If you are reading any articles, make sure to read it from any good publications like this Pro Android Dev. I am also a publisher in this. So if you are reading any article, make sure to read it from a legit, well-known and grown publication, mature publication means, so that you will have verified content, because today anyone can post any bullshit. So make sure you are reading it from a genuine resource. I don't think anyone is even watching. Hi everyone, we achieved room database in KMP, blah blah blah. Let's get started. Okay, I follow this guy, John or really. To recap, following, okay. First of all, we have to add this library in catalog first, libs.version. Okay, I think we are not using toml. Okay, we are using. That's a good thing. We are using this toml file. Toml file is basically our dependency management. We have to define our version in basically in that file. Once it is loaded, then I can show only. It is getting boring now. I have to load my project before starting the live stream. Today I learned one lesson. Okay, add these libraries in version catalog. Okay, KSP, SQLite, and Android Room. अरे thank you फैसल भाई. व्यूज के लिए हम बस हैं. अरे बहुत धन्यवाद यार. Okay, I'm getting call. Just a second. I don't know. Don't call me यार. If you are calling, don't call me Faisal. Is it looking good? Okay, let's get back to our live stream. Faisal, I'm gonna block you. Why you are calling? Okay, this is dependency, and let me see finally if the project is built. No, it is still not built. I'm sad because of you, Faisal. Because you called me and now my internet sucks. Okay, I will go through this article first. Notice all functions are suspend functions and does not return flow type here. Does not return flow type here, but I saw official documentation. Okay, either we can return either we can have a flow type or we can have a suspend function. Okay, suspend function means a function which can pause. Suspend. I hope you got what is a suspend function. Either and everything can be a suspend function, so that means it can pause and it will complete its processing if you have to store something, if you have to upload something, if you have to delete something. So that can be only done with a suspend function. All right, because suspend function can just trigger the event that okay, save, and it will just leave the execution. And once the execution is completed, that means when the save is completed, then only it will continue. So that's why suspend functions are required. If you are doing it without suspend function, then our UI will lag, because saving is a heavy task, we can say. So it will lag our UI if you are saving it on the main thread, which is our UI thread. Your common main code should look like this. Okay, this article is pretty good, I think, because it is at the first step it is showing the actual implement database builder. I have to get the database builder, then I have to get the DAO and directly use it in the content. And this is the function for Android, and I can use this in my activity. Okay, cool. If it is built, then I will quickly start, but it is not building yet. Do let me know if we should try Fleet ID next time, because Android Studio is ruining my live stream. It is not building and it is already 30 minutes. I thought I have to show you from the very basic step, but now it is ruining. Finally, it is building, guys and girls, if there is any. And we will use this project view. We will not use this Android view, because you can see that also looks ugly, because this is obviously not an Android project. It is a KMP project. KMP means iOS web, not web right now, not web, iOS desktop and Android. So inside our okay, let's go to our build.gradle file. Where is it? Compose main build.gradle. Let's add some dependencies here. Okay, there it is. Let's go to toml file and copy these. Again, Android Studio sucks. I will report you, Android Studio. You are ruining my live stream, and 3 people are watching. Oh my god, that's a huge number. Okay, let me manually go to the libs.version. Yeah, there it is. First we have to define the versions. It is there. KSP, SQLite and Android Room. Let me check the latest versions. Where is the latest version? Room. Why they are not defining the latest version straight into this? That's why you need a good Medium article, not the official documentation. Okay, let me give it a try with this implementation, this version only. And then libraries. Okay, libraries here. And then plugins. 2 plugins, 3 libraries. And again I have to import. So it will again take time. Let us do something else till then. Okay, this we were here. So our flow will be like, let me explain. For Android, we will start our main activity and we are calling this app composable function directly, and we have to pass this database builder instance. Builder, right? Yeah, you can see room database dot builder. So we have to pass the builder instance inside of our app composable, and our app composable will look something like this. It will receive a builder instance, and it will just show our main content without DAO. So DAO is our data access object. That means it will have a set of functions which we can use in our database. It is very straightforward. Okay, for Android it is clear to me. If you are having any doubts, you can still ask. You my two viewers. You are awesome guys. And this is for our I think, yeah, it is for our iOS. You can see NS home directory. Okay, iOS works like this. For pass it in iOS, pass it in Android. Okay, this is our iOS function, and pass it in the main view controller like this. Okay, we will have a main view controller for our iOS. Let me check where it is in the in the compose source iOS main. Yes, there it is. The main view controller function. Yes, we have to just use this thing. It is very easy. It is we have to just pass the database builder instance inside of this app from our all three, from this desktop also, like this. For our desktop we will have our window instance main. There you can see window instance. Here we will create the database builder, and that's it. We are done with the room setup here. Now we can interact with your room database. Okay, this is our DAO, and this is your whole UI. Cool. It is easy, straightforward. Use coin or other alternatives. Okay, he is recommending to use MVVM architecture, but I will not recommend you guys. MVVM architecture is overrated because for such small applications, like we are just creating a sample to do application. So if I am using the whole MVVM architecture, I am creating a view model class, I am creating a repository class, all this boilerplate code for just a small to do application, then I will be stupid to do that. And most of the applications do not need a MVVM architecture. Sorry, clean architecture. Yeah, clean architecture might not be required. If we are using if we are just using a view model class, then it will be sufficient for most of the applications. If you are not having any complex business logic, yeah. So we will not we will not use this MVVM or MVI architecture, as it is also just a tutorial that I will edit and post after completing this project. Create repositories, view model. Yeah, this point is good. And yeah, dependency injection is also overrated. We don't need that in these kind of projects. So we will make it very simple and straightforward. Okay, he's also having a video tutorial. Let us check. Blog is also there, and repositories. Okay, this is a good article because he is mentioning all the references where whatever he used. So this guy is good. Okay, I think I already watched this video. This video is useless. He is not doing anything. I think I already watched it. No offense to this guy. Definitely +1 for efforts, but this tutorial is not kind of what users want. I will like the video. Okay, let's see. So the Gradle build is still not completed. Okay, what I can do here is, it's already about 1 hour now. I can share this resource, this article, and complete my implementation, and then I will release a separate video. That's the best I can do right now because I don't have to waste any more time with this Gradle build. Okay, let me. You can check it out, guys, and I hope you learned something new. You learned how I basically approach to the projects, and I also learned something new, that I should load the Android project before starting the live stream. That is the main learning here, because I did nothing in the project. I just initialized it. So yeah, that's it for today, and thank you for watching. See you. Bye. Bye.